Happy
Hello.
Live at 5. Hi.
Hi. Hey.
It's 5 o'clock.
Hello, people.
So we made it through, what, 2 days of the week so far? It's Tuesday, right?
It feels like it's the end of the week, but it's not. It's Tuesday.
Things are busy
You're
here.
putting the date down
This
here
is the
now.
calendar. Yeah, I put this here because I like to know what day it is because I never know what day it is. Although I can't really read it. The 12th.
I was going to
Tuesday
say,
the
is
12th.
that helping? No.
Hi guys. Hi Bamboo. How you
Hello,
doing,
friends.
everyone?
Come
Thanks
on
for
in.
joining us at
We're
broadway.com headquarters.
Purple Paul.
I'm wearing purple.
You guys, Amra-Faye Wright is here from Chicago,
God.
the musical.
Like the best Velma Kelly. So awesome. We're gonna get to her. We're gonna talk about the news first.
Everyone really likes what you're wearing.
Well, thank you. How was your day today, Beth?
Busy.
Yeah, things are busy.
Really busy.
Laura Michelle Kelly came in for Show People today, and she's in Finding Neverland, and she was late. So I don't usually reveal that, but she revealed it herself.
She was like letting everyone know.
She went onto social media to announce her lateness and did a live Periscope from the cab and all that, and she wore a very pretty dress, and it was really nice. So you can watch that.
And you got dressed up for her, it looks like.
Yeah, I did. I wore purple for her. Mm-hmm. You can watch that interview tomorrow. And Daniel Radcliffe was in the news.
That's a good link because he's in a play by James Graham, who wrote Finding Neverland.
I knew I recognized that guy's name. You interviewed him.
I did interview him. He's a really smart guy, really young, really smart playwright.
Yeah.
Daniel Radcliffe's going to be at the Public.
At the Public, yep.
In a play called Privacy, though I wonder if he'll pronounce it Privacy.
Privacy, probably. Fancy British people.
Yeah.
But it's about Edward Snowden, right?
It's
or it's
inspired
by Edward Snowden. And what was that documentary? Did you watch that documentary?
I did. It was called Citizen 4. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes! I'm so impressed you knew that. You guys should all watch that and get ready for this for this little play. But the fun thing about it is they said that they want everyone to charge their phones.
Charge your phone.
Before the show, and to keep them on during the show. I don't know what that means.
Giving them information. I think information from your phone will be informing. I don't
know what they're going to do. I think they're going to hack your phones during the show or something. But they should.
I don't think they're going to hack your phone.
They should just provide cords to charge let
at
me charge it there because it's going to die. Usually my phone dies right around the time I'm walking into a theater for a show.
Just when you're trying to take that Instagram picture of the
Just literally. Either there's no service to post it,
but that's going to make you feel so connected to Daniel Radcliffe, right?
Yeah.
Because you're going to have your phone and he's going to be right there reading your phone or something.
Trivia question.
How many
Broadway.com Audience Choice Awards does Daniel Radcliffe have?
5, because I read the headline.
Yes,
but can you name what they're for? No, I cannot.
Okay. No, I'm sorry.
For Equus. For,
Yeah.
Crippled
Innocent, How to Succeed. Yeah.
Stuff like
that. The other thing is Barbra Streisand is back in the Mama Rose business.
This is what you call bearing the lead. Yeah. Babs, we can call her Babs, right? She wants to make a movie of Gypsy really, really badly.
Yes.
And she's been trying to do this for a really long time.
And a lot of people are saying she's too old. But I'm saying she's Streisand. So, I mean, I'm dying to see it. I'm dying to see what she does.
Let's just see what she does.
I mean, it sounds totally fun. And now she has a great director, right? Barry Levinson, who's like such a great director, who he recently joined the project. So I don't know, it's getting rebooted. I think what happened is this Hollywood executive that was working on it when it was at Universal Pictures then left, and now he's at a new company, and Universal Pictures dropped the movie, but he's like, wait a minute, I want to make that movie. So now
It's called Turnaround, right?
It's called Turnaround. It's a Hollywood term. Beth and I are not Hollywood people.
Not at all.
But
whoever said everything's coming up, Barbara, I believe that.
And somebody else said she is 75.
I don't know if she wants us to say that out loud.
Hashtag Grandma Rose. Grandmama Rose?
No,
I don't know. Whatever.
I am not on board with that.
I don't care. Mark Kudish.
She can do Funny Girl if she wants to. Oh, Mark Kudish.
We love, because he was Trevor Graydon, and though he mattered really, and I can't get over it. And
I'll
Beth literally said, why did you write Mark Kudish, Trevor Graydon on your notes?
I did not ask why. I knew why.
Because I love that show so much, and he was so great. But he's done a lot of other great things. He was in Hand of God last year.
Grayson. Someone says Grayson?
Grayson?
No, Trevor Grayson.
Grayson? Trevor Grayson?
Graydon. I think it was Graydon.
Graydon, thank you, Haley. Oh my God, making me doubt my Millie 411.
I'm having a moment.
I know Millie pretty well. So he starts tonight in Finding Neverland.
So here's my trivia question for you.
Yeah.
What did Mark Kudish's character Trevor Graydon call Sutton Foster during Millie?
He called her John. I almost said Jack.
Thank
Haley
you.
Haley knew.
I like Haley.
I'm so sorry. I guess I'm not a Millie fan.
You can say.
So here's another fun fact. I went to the deli and I ran into Billy Magnuson.
I love Billy Magnuson.
And the reason why that came up is because
Kato to some of you.
Billy Magnuson was having some sushi at the deli, as you do.
Deli sushi? Really?
Yeah, it was so good. And he was there, and the reason why I thought of him is because he was in that movie with, he was in Bridge of Spies.
Yes.
Right? I saw him in that recently.
It.
He was also Kato Kaelin on OJ show, which is hilarious. But now Spielberg is re-teaming up with Mark Rylance for a third movie in a row. Right? Yeah. Right. So they have a movie called The BFG coming out. Obviously Mark Rylance won an Oscar.
The BFG, the Roald Dahl book.
That's that one, right. Yeah, and now he's going to play giant. Pope Pius IX. What's his story?
I don't have it.
You probably know. It's something that Tony Kushner's adapting called The Kidnapping of Edgardo Mortara. So that's happening.
Do that again.
So there's a lot of Hollywood stuff happening. Steven Edgardo Mortara. I want to hear Amra-Faye Wright say it.
Yeah, Amra-Faye is just sitting here waiting for her
sorry.
That's okay.
We're going to get to her because I'm almost done. What else? Chester Gregory is going to be Barry Gordy in Motown.
I have had Run and Tell That in my head all day long.
Run and Tell That. Yeah, he was so good in that role in Hairspray. He was also in Sister Act, remember?
Yeah,
he played like the nerdy, he was like the awkward, nerdy cop guy.
He's going to play Barry Gordy.
And you put up a dresser feature, Shalina Kennedy's dresser, Samantha.
Newby. She's so funny and sweet. It's a really good thing. And Ben Platt.
Yeah, Ben Platt, Oscar star. What did you learn about Ben?
I learned that he's obsessed with Soul Cycle.
Well, that explains his body. He's super svelte. Yeah, I mean, really like Ben Platt. Mm-hmm. But, I'm hearing buzz all over town that performance in Dear Evan Hansen is going to be something really special.
I can't wait to see it.
Something really special. Something that
guys,
we might even be...
If you love Ben Platt, you have to go watch the Oscar star. But don't leave us yet, because Amra-Faye's
I might be getting ahead of myself, but I think we might be hearing the name Ben Platt in next year's Tony Awards. Next year's.
That's
what
Can
I'm
we just
hearing.
Get to this year?
I'm going to raise the chair because my hair is really tall. And we're going to make it... Go ahead.
Okay.
No, you say it and I'll
ladies and gentlemen, Holland Park is now exiting. And Amra-Faye Wright of Chicago is coming in. Yay! It is good hair, though.
Hello. Gosh, that was interesting.
I know, I'm sorry.
You guys know everything and everybody.
We do not. We don't even know if it's Grayson or Gray. We know nothing.
I have
we've got an audience.
I can't see. Oh, that's lovely.
Now, do you like to be called Amra?
Amra's fine.
Or Amra-Faye.
My mother would say Amra-Faye, but everybody calls me Amra, so I'm really fine with Amra.
Okay, but we might have to call you Amra-Faye because we want to make your mom happy in that way. Hello, gorgeous. This is the Velma Kelly, everybody. I know you know that. In fact, on the Tony Awards, I was remembering that they introduced you as Velma Kelly.
Yes, they did.
That was odd.
A little awkward at the time, but the more awkwardly, they didn't put my things up on the telescreen.
They messed everything up.
Mm-hmm. So I just had to wait.
So Chicago is now entering its 20th year. I always forget Amra has an accent because you're from
South Africa.
Yeah.
I'm proudly South African American now.
Yeah, you've been in New York for a long time.
I have, yes. I'm now a citizen of the USA, so
you're official.
I'm official. I'm voting this year.
Oh. Okay, we can talk about that. How long? I've been trying to figure this out. How long have you been in Chicago? On and off, I know.
15 years in total.
How many stints have you had? Have you lost count?
I have lost count, and I've lost count how many Roxys that I have had and how many Billies. But it wasn't all here. It was in England, throughout Europe, South Africa.
Have you lost count of how many countries you've done it in?
All the continents.
All the continents?
No, Australia. Not Australia. Not Australia.
That would be not Australia. No. Most of the continents.
We don't wear enough clothes for
Would you ever consider coming to the West End? Someone's asking.
I have been in the West End. I was there. I was back and forth from the West End to New York for about 5 years before I settled here permanently. Maybe they'll reopen it in London. I know the tour's out
there
in
for
the UK.
A while.
Yeah, it was. It closed in 2012. I was there when it closed.
Yeah. So people are asking what your acting, who your acting idols are.
Oh gosh, that's so many. You mean on stage and screen? Would that be? See, I have to do this all the time. I should be wearing contact lenses.
All right.
Yes, she said. Okay.
Yes. They want to know theater idols, acting idols, stage
idols. Oh gosh. I guess it would be the older generation, because those are the people I listen to and aspire to be like, and I watched Patti LuPone all the time.
Oh really?
Oh yes, and I listened to her very carefully, and all of her generation, and Bernadette Peters, of course, I'm in love with totally. And
Anne Ryan King, I'm sure.
and then Ryan King, Bebe Neuwirth, Cheetah.
Long live Patty, someone said. Someone wants to know what boy part you like to play.
What boy would I like to play? What boy part? Billy Flynn.
I mean, I think you know it by now, pretty much, more or less.
No, I have to read the script, and I'm kidding. Of course, I know the script. Yes,
You've had some really interesting Roxys. People are asking about Rumor Willis.
Yes, she was there just recently, and she's just done a gig at, I don't know if she might still be on, at the Carlisle. Got a beautiful review for that. Yes, she played Roxy just recently, and we've had a lot of stars and celebrities.
Does that mean that you're always in rehearsal with new people?
Not necessarily, not for us. The dance captain and of course they're constantly in rehearsal, and I mean, it really is a conveyor belt of stars and celebrities coming in and out. And we had Eddie George in recently, who
was a sweetheart, wasn't he?
Divine.
You really liked him. Yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah.
And to make your Broadway debut and also your musical theater debut at the same time, that's pretty amazing.
Yes, isn't it? But he's, unlike a lot of celebrities who've come in, he's a trained actor.
Yeah.
He didn't just come off the football field and go, I want to be on stage.
Well, people have some really crazy questions now. Your favorite ice cream flavor?
That would be the green one with the nuts. What's
green
that?
and pistachio?
Pistachio.
That's a guess. You can just send it right to the Ambassador Theater. Have you ever seen the movie of Chicago?
Yes, I loved it. I
So
thought they did a wonderful job. Velma should have been blonde, of course. But
obviously.
But no, it was a great
But some people
job.
wear a wig when they do Velma.
Most people wear wigs in the show.
But you don't have to do that, do you?
When I first started in the UK, they put me in a wig, and honestly, I looked like Goldie Blox's mother. And they took it off immediately and said, you've got great hair, use your hair. So ever since then, I've been using my own hairspray.
Who's been your longest running Roxy?
Bianca Marican, I would say. She's in at the moment.
And when we did I will reveal, when we did a long poll about who's your favorite Roxy, she won. It's true. Did you ever see Fosse's dancing?
On stage, no. Unfortunately,
that makes
not.
Sense.
I came from a country where at the time there wasn't a lot of musical theatre. That's changing rapidly, and there's so much incredible talent there, I must say. But when I was growing up, I didn't have access to a lot of theatre. I also grew up in a small town on the coast.
But you were dancing.
I danced. I was lucky enough to have an excellent ballet teacher, so I trained as a classical dancer. That was my dream, to be a ballet dancer.
What's your favorite recent Broadway production?
My favorite, but I've seen, well, now, I only have one day a week to go and see a show, so I haven't seen everything even. What did I just see recently? I love Disaster.
That's
Just
a lot of fun,
screamed,
isn't it?
yes.
So funny.
Screamed in that one.
Now, people are asking about you doing Velma or doing Chicago in Japan.
Yes.
And you did it in Japanese, is that correct?
I sure did.
Okay, so how do you say all that jazz in Japanese? Do you remember?
Well, all that jazz was never done in Japanese because that's iconic. That's the
that makes sense.
You couldn't then. Some things don't translate at all. But the rest of the show was in Japanese, and I just.
How was that? Were you just learning it by
phonetically?
Phonetically.
Yeah.
That's
Sounds.
amazing.
Sounds.
Wow.
I was terrified. I'll never do it again. That was.
Do you remember any of it?
Yes. The chair number. 私はシーンたちをテレッと見て、は
Wow.
And you'll never know unless you're Japanese.
So you've been doing this so long. Do you ever get nervous?
No, not anymore. There are moments, when I feel there's people in the audience that I haven't seen for a long time, and they're come from South Africa, and I feel I need to impress a little bit, but very seldom does that happen anymore with this show. I love it so much. I honestly don't think I could have been in another show this long and still have this feeling about it.
So we keep hearing that Chicago's going to do a couple of new things in the new year, in the new 20th year. Do you know anything that's coming up?
They've been quite tight-lipped about the whole thing. I imagine there's going to be a huge 20th anniversary performance.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's said anything yet, but there's going to be something in the park. and there's going to be an exhibition.
And I heard they're changing up the costumes a little bit.
Yes, that's what I heard.
I mean, they're beautiful. I mean, they're very simple costumes because it came from Encores and it's William Ivy Long. And you wear kind of a little
black
leotard
shift dress kind of thing. Yeah. I don't know.
It's all legs. I don't even know what you wear on top because I just see legs for days.
I can't imagine what they'd do. Just change, they'd still be black, I'm sure.
A little pop of color. William Ivy, call us. Let us know. What's up?
Sequins? I'd love a sequin.
Well, we won't turn down a sequin.
A little beating.
Someone's asking, what's your favorite number in the show?
Besides all that jazz,
I mean,
I love Class.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. It's surprising lyrics.
And also, you can sit down. I can sit down and sing for
I like
once
the one where I get to sit
in my
down.
life.
So much fun. Rumor sang class at the Cafe Carlisle, according to
she
these
did.
people.
As a solo.
Do you have any pre-show rituals?
Yes. I hate to admit that I'm a creature of habit when it comes to this. I guess we all are. But I do a ballet bar. I do a good ballet warm-up because my show is very physically demanding. So I need to make sure that I'm not going to hurt myself. So I do that. Do a good vocal warm-up and take a shower if I'm not fully warm.
Oh, to warm you up.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Get the steam in the room as well.
And you're nice and clean.
Which is important.
You have a lot of international fans in the audience in New York.
Yes.
How does that feel? Are they hitting the comedy in different ways?
Always. I mean, when we go to different countries, play the show in different countries, it's very interesting to see what people with different cultures enjoy. Certainly in Europe, they love the physical comedy so much. And of course, then sometimes you're waiting to think, oh, this is going to get a great laugh, and then it's nothing.
You can't have expectations.
No. And it just reminds you again that you don't play for laughs, although it's hard not to do that sometimes. But yeah, it's great. It's great that the show has such international appeal now and has almost reached cult status, I would say, in a lot of countries, especially in Japan. Every time I go there, we have amazing audiences. It sells out and people come 6-7 times in a row to see the show.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we got to get out of here, but the last question we have is, what's your advice to aspiring performers?
Train. Go and train. Find a school and go and see as much as you possibly can.
Like Chicago the Musical, the Ambassador Theater. Bob, I'm just going to do your commercial for you.
That's great. Thank you.
Thanks, you guys. We're going to jet off next week. We're so close together. You really don't have very far to go. Bye, guys.
I'm just going to fall out of here into the theater.
Yes, exactly. Thanks, Amra.